Hi, hello, my name is Emily. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm coming at you with a review and demo of the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I saw this at Walgreens about a week ago and I picked it up and I've been using it almost every single day ever since, and I really enjoy this foundation. So I kind of wanted to give y'all a detailed review and just demo of what it looks like on the skin, and hopefully I'll be able to kind of give you an idea of whether or not this is worth it. This is kind of pricey for a drugstore foundation. It is $14.95 retail value. The thing with Physicians Formula is that their products are always on sale. They're literally almost always on sale. So that's one of the things that I thought about maybe justifies the price, is the fact that Physicians Formula usually has register rewards or what's it called, that CVS, those CVS extra bucks. You get extra bucks back and stuff like that. So I thought maybe that's why the price was so high for a drugstore foundation. I will say the bottle is extremely luxe. It is super heavy glass, and just overall the look of it is pretty fancy, if I do say so myself. In comparison, I have the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint, which is completely empty. I used the crap out of this over the summer because it was so hydrating and gave that dewy look that I wanted in the summer. So that's what I kind of thought of when I picked it up. So that's the reason I was like, yes, I'm gonna pick this up. And it says on the bottle it is for all skin types. It has a brightening complex. I don't know what that means, and it has SPF 20 on it. The applicator looks like it's like a doe foot. It looks like this, and that also reminded me of the Neutrogena one because it also has a doe foot. Let me get that one out to show you. Alright, so sorry this is kind of messy, but this is the Neutrogena doe foot and this is the Physicians Formula doe foot. I hope you can kind of see they're literally almost the same size. The Physicians Formula one looks a little bit chubbier, but they literally almost look exactly the same. So yeah, that's the kind of applicator it has. It is a very light coverage. You can build it up, I will say that, but it is a light to medium max. It is not full coverage by any means, and you'll see that on my skin. I have a lot of acne and discoloration and stuff, and you'll see how that kind of covers it up. I do really like this foundation. I don't really go for full coverage foundations anyways. I like the feel of it, especially right now since it's winter time and my skin is extra dry. I really like the look that it gives. So yeah, let's just get right into the demo. Alright, so I just finished pulling my hair back with a headband so y'all don't have to see my bangs getting all up in the way. And I'm going to be using my, what is this called? My Juno & Co. microfiber sponge for this. It is very stained. I have tried washing this out. That is the only downfall of this sponge. If you want to see a review about this sponge, I have another video on it on my channel. What I like to do with this foundation, since it's in a doe foot type form, there's a glop on top of it, and I just like to dot it all over my face. And I know a lot of people don't think that's very sanitary, but how sanitary can you actually get with the doe foot? If you put it on the back of your hand, you're gonna get bacteria from your hand on the doe foot. If you have a palette and you store the palette, dust is gonna get on it. There's really no winning with doe foot applicators. If it's not in a pump, you're probably gonna get bacteria in your foundation anyway. So this is just how I like to apply it. And I usually go in about 2 or 3 times, dipping back in to the bottle. And I just dot it liberally around my face. I like to take my sponge and just lightly pat it in, and you can see that gives not a lot of coverage. As you can see, I'm kind of doing dabbing and also swiping motions, because with this sponge, since it's a microfiber sponge, it's supposed to be a brush and sponge 2-in-1. So you can do either motion to pat in your makeup. I'm sorry about all these little baby hairs getting in my way. Also, this looks very pale on camera. It does not look like this at all in real life. I look like a ghost on camera, but in real life it doesn't look that bad. Also, this matches my neck and it doesn't match my actual face skin tone, so sorry, I'll bronze it up, it'll be fine, but you can see like the coverage it gives. You can still see my acne peeking through and everything, but it sits on the skin like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's just so soft and it looks like your actual skin, and it doesn't settle in any fine lines, which I really, really love. So this is after the first layer. Also, I want to note the scent. The scent is like a very light, like perfumey, I don't know how to explain it. It's not strong at all, but you can lightly smell it. You can't smell it when it's actually applied to your face, but you can smell it when it's moist, like on your sponge or straight out of the applicators, things like that. I'm gonna go in with a second layer and show you what it looks like. I'm blending out the second layer. Alright, so this is it after a second layer, and I'm going to zoom you in just so that you can kind of get like a more detailed look of how this is looking on my skin. I know I look like a ghost right now. It's really not that light in person. I don't know if you can tell that it like actually does match me. So I'm just going to zoom you in so you can kind of see like how it settles in my forehead, because my forehead is where I get super bad dry patches and stuff. So yeah. Alright, sorry about my baby hairs getting in the way, but can you see how that foundation looks? And then there is that giant pimple right there's another one. That's actually a scar. Another pimple right there and right there. I think I have one on my chin, but do you see how it like looks on my cheeks where it's smooth? Like, if you don't have acne and you have dry skin, this foundation literally will look so good on you. But when you have problem skin like me, there's not a lot of foundations that are gonna look that good, especially when they're light coverage. But I really do like the foundation. It's not its fault that I have acne and scarring and stuff. Alright, so now that I've applied the foundation and everything, and you can kind of see like how it looks and stuff on my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna be showing y'all what the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish Physicians Formula Liquid Lipstick, whatever it's called, what this looks like on the lips. I've used this once before and I don't really remember, because I got these a couple weeks ago. The lipsticks came out like before the foundation for some reason at my stores, but this I've used once before and I don't remember if I liked it or not. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember if it dried down completely or not. So what I'm gonna do is try this on later after I finish all my makeup, so I'll be right back. Alright, I am back and this is my full face done. The only thing that is missing is lipstick. So I have two shades of the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish by Physicians Formula in front of me. I have used this one before and it was too pink for how I like my lipsticks, and I don't think it would go with this eye look. Actually, neither one of these would go with this eye look, but I'm gonna go with this one. This is in the shade Berry Healthy. I also have the Coral Minerals. These are weird names, by the way, you guys. There was one that was called Nutritious, and I was like, I don't know what these names are trying to like, I don't know what they were going with the name selection here, but I'll swatch both of these for y'all, and then I'm gonna go in with this one and zoom in on my face so you can see the application on my actual lips. Oh, one more thing before I forget, I forgot to say, you can kind of see how powder sets on top of this foundation. I have a powder highlight, powder contour, powder blush on. I don't powder my face after foundation. I actually don't own any like setting powders except for like one tiny little Cover FX sample that I use sometimes for setting under my eyes. Other than that, I don't use anything to set my face at all. So this is the actual finish of the foundation that you're seeing right now. And I'm going to be doing a check-in later tonight so that y'all can see how it wears after a full day of doing stuff. I have to work later and like go run to the post office and do a bunch of errands. So I'll probably come back way later tonight. I think right now, what time is it? It is 12:36 right now, so I'll check in later and with like the lipstick and the foundation so y'all can see how they both wear. But yeah, let's just apply the lipstick. I hope you can see this is the applicator tool thing. It's weird, it's got like a dip in the center. I hope that's focused. It's got like a dip in the center for like product, and it's kind of slightly angled. Alright, so this is what the lipstick looks like. This was in the shade Berry Healthy, and I have no lip liner on, no other lip products on, and the reason I didn't use lip liner is because I want to see if it feathers or like what happens throughout the day. It has kind of like this satin type finish to it. You can kind of rub your lips together, but I wouldn't really recommend it. It also has a smell. It's kind of similar to the foundation, but like different. I don't know how to explain it. It's also like a perfumey scent. It's not like it's slightly chemically, but it's not strong or overpowering at all. And I don't smell it right now while it's on my lips. I only smell it when it's like wet. I'm like applying it right now. This is drying down right now. I don't remember if this dries down matte, but I will let you know later on in the video when I check in later tonight whether or not this dried down matte. So, oh, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but the shade of foundation I used was LN4. Alright, this is Berry Healthy, and this is Coral Minerals. So you can kind of see the color difference. Alright, so I am back. It is now 6 hours later. It's 6:30 right now, and I just wanted to check in and let you see what the foundation and the lipstick look like. I think what I'm gonna do is see how the lipstick actually, my dog is here, sorry, how the lipstick actually reapplies over itself, because I haven't done that throughout the day. This is just 6 hours where I've eaten twice, so you can see how much it's like falling apart. And I'm gonna zoom you in more just so you can see like how bad it is. It's not that bad, but it's kind of bad. Okay, so you can see how much it's worn away in the center and on the edges. And it hasn't feathered that much. It's feathered a little bit. I didn't put a lip liner on, so I was just giving it like the worst treatment I could to see how it would turn out. So yeah, I'm just gonna reapply it over itself to see how that works. Okay, so that is it reapplied over itself. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like. It's a little bit shiny. It's not too bad, by the way. It just looks worse because I have like a ring light right in front of me and it's reflecting everything, but it's not creasing that bad. This is where I have my glasses resting because I wear glasses all day, and it doesn't look that bad. I went to work and I went to run some errands, and it doesn't really look that bad, honestly. I had like a super big pimple right here, and you can see it a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's probably wearing away from my glasses, and then that big ass pimple I had on my forehead. So the lipstick reapplied over itself pretty well. You can kind of feel a little bit like crusty bits from like the dried up lipstick beforehand, but it is not that bad. The foundation, I really like how it wears. It's only been 6 hours, but I've worn it for longer before, and it doesn't get as much shinier than this, honestly. It also doesn't look this bad in person. It looks bad because the light reflecting off of it makes it look extra oily, but yeah. And I had like some other points I wanted to make before I forgot about both the foundation and the lipstick, so this is kind of like a recap of everything. Alright, sorry, my camera died, so I had to like go charge the battery and come back. I have to finish this up real quick. But I had a couple more like points I wanted to make about both the products that I was testing out today, kind of like a recap of everything I've said before. So about the foundation, I have like a little list here. It comes in 16 shades, which is actually extremely surprising for Physicians Formula, because usually they just come out with like 3 shades and call it a day. But this one actually comes in 16 shades that ranges from light to dark, which I'm really proud of them for that, finally, like, honestly. It retails for $14.95, but you can usually get it on sale or get coupons for it. Mine came with a $3 coupon stuck on the actual packaging, so I got it for $11.95, so just look out for stuff like that. Because it's a drugstore item. Physicians Formula in itself usually is on sale because it's kind of like overpriced for what it is most of the time. There's a standard fluid ounce in the glass bottle. The bottle itself feels really like luxe and expensive and heavy, which I really appreciate. So it's just like heavy glass. I really like the packaging of this, and it's a lot more of an improvement from like the Neutrogena bottle, where it's just like a hard plastic, you know what I mean? and they both contained 1 fluid ounce. It has a doe foot applicator, which I like doe foot applicators because I can just dot it around my face as opposed to pouring it in the back of my hand or pumping it, like dripping all over my face, you know what I mean? There's a perfumey scent to it. I don't really know how to explain it, kind of like grandma's perfume to it, but it's very light and it like immediately dissipates and goes away after it like sets on your face. And yeah, I kind of like the smell better than if it didn't have a smell at all, because there's a lot of drugstore foundations that have like that crayon box smell, if you know what I mean. Like they just smell like cheap makeup. This does not have that smell, and I think it makes it feel like a more expensive foundation. The Healthy Lip Velvet, I reapplied it over itself and it reapplied just fine. I don't know if I inserted a clip of me applying it or not, but yeah, it retails for $7.95, which I think is a really great price for a liquid lipstick. And it comes, how many shades? I don't remember how many shades, but I will link down below Neutrogena's website so that you can see the list of claims underneath both the products, so you can kind of get an idea for everything. I really did like the product. I think it has a very unique feeling, and I haven't had any other lip products that have this sort of texture. It comes in a plastic tube, even though the packaging looks very similar to the glass bottle that the foundation comes in. This is actually plastic, but it does look very nice, and I really do like the packaging on both of the products. Both the products claim to have hyaluronic acid, which like plumps your skin, and like it's supposed to plump your lips, moisturize, make you feel hydrated the entire time. So yeah, I'll link the websites for more information if you're curious what other claims they have on there. They had like a long list of like vitamins and stuff like that that are supposed to be really great for your skin. This is like the healthy line, you know what I mean? So yeah. Overall, I really do like both of the products very much. I love the foundation. It has been my go-to foundation ever since I bought it last week. So I really do like the like glowy feeling. It really looks great on my dry skin, and not a lot of things do. Like the Fenty foundation is, I know I hate it, but this foundation I think looks really good on my skin. I really do like the lip product. You do have to reapply it, but it does reapply over itself, so I think it's great. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you found it helpful, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and please like this video if you liked it in any way, shape, or form, or if it was helpful, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!